Good evening and welcome to my class where your child is going to be having college prep math this year. I'm Mr. Hayden and I also have teaching with me this year Mr. Gibson. So a little bit about me. I have a BS in Operations Research and Systems Engineering from Cornell University. I worked as a technology specialist for Manugistics in Rockville, Maryland, and I was a technology manager at U.S. Airways in Arlington, Virginia for many years before getting a Master's of Arts in Teaching at Fairleigh Dickinson and becoming a math and computer science teacher here at Roxbury High School, where I've been teaching since 2007. I'm also the advisor of Roxbotics, the Roxbury robotics team, which is an exciting new activity here at the high school. A little bit about Mr. Gibson. He's a special ed teacher. He's been at Roxbury since 2012, I believe, and he's been teaching for about 6 years now. He has a BS also from Fairleigh Dickinson University with a minor in history from Montclair. He's currently enrolled at Centenary College, working on a master's in special education, and he's also active with the ski club and the student council here at the high school. Okay, what are my objectives, and Mr. Gibson's as well for that matter? One of the biggest emphasis of this class is on preparation for college entrance and placement exams. Also, preparation for vocational proficiency exams such as the ASVAB, law enforcement, trades, public safety, and others. Also, success in college, probably most importantly, success in college, career, home life, preparing your child for success in life in general. All right, what is the AccuPlacer? The AccuPlacer is a standardized test given by CCM and most New Jersey State universities like Rutgers, Montclair State, and private schools in New Jersey like Fairleigh Dickinson and others in the spring. Students are exempt if they score greater than 550 on the SAT portion of the math. Otherwise, they will be required to take the test before being able to enroll in classes. Unfortunately, if people or students who do very poorly and don't pass do have to take remedial math classes, which of course you pay for without getting any real college credits for. The AccuPlacer is also given on computers, so to prepare my students for that scenario, I actually, since I'm the programming teacher, I've developed some computer-based testing programs that mimic the way the AccuPlacer is delivered. All right, what is the content we're covering in this class? Well, college level algebra and trig, and also just number sense and math for daily living. What's my grading method? 70% quizzes, 20% homework, and 10% class participation. I do, Mr. Gibson and I do update Genesis regularly. All right, homework, 20%. I pretty much assign it every time class meets. Usually assignments are about 20 to 30 minutes in length. Homework is graded on a scale of 0 to 10 for effort. I don't give partial credit for homework turned in late except in the case of excused absences or unusual circumstances. And homework does need to be made up when a student has been absent. Quizzes are 70%. I will be giving them approximately once a week, maybe not quite that often. Usually they're about 20 to 30 minutes in length. They only take half of the period, and I usually give students an option to take the test either on paper or the computer. And I do have students make up quizzes in class, and I do put a 0 in Genesis until a quiz is made up. Class participation, 10%. Basically points given for attending class faithfully and paying attention and participating. The only reasons for failure in this class are really the obvious ones: excessive absences and complete lack of effort. But it looks like this year I have a pretty good class of kids, so I don't anticipate any difficulties with that. Plus I have Mr. Gibson in here helping, which will really be a big benefit to your students. All right, what are the materials? I do not require a textbook for assignee assignments. I don't pass one out. And I do supply all study guides and homework assignments on an ongoing basis. I do recommend a 3-ring binder for the paper versions of these. And I do use a numbering system for all of my materials so that, for example, Quiz 22 would be based on Study Guide 22 and Homework 22. And that's the way they're entered in Genesis, so it's easy for students to keep track if they've missed something and know exactly what they need to make up. Calculators, allowed but discouraged. No calculators are allowed on the ASVAB, and most of the AccuPlacer cannot be taken with a calculator. All right, this year we have a lot of online resources. Every student now has a Google Drive account where they can download all of the materials for my class or our class. I do keep a website with a calendar of events that includes links to all the homework assignments. It is mrhayden.net, and there's a link to that in the student's Google Drive. I do make a lot of screencasts, which, let's see if I can launch one here. Just to give you a flavor of what they're like. So essentially these screencasts are me solving math problems. But I do make them right before tests, which many students find very helpful, and I even reward kids for watching them if they can prove to me they actually watch them. All right, we've also subscribed to Remind. Many of the students in our class have already subscribed, and Remind is a service which allows teachers to send out text messages with what assignments are without us having to reveal our personal cell phone number. So this is actually a very useful service, as I'm sure you know, kids. That's how kids and adults, for that matter, do a lot of communication. And extra help. You're in luck with Mr. Gibson in here. I also staff the Media Center after school every day, an excellent time. I am in charge of one of the instructional seminars during lunch, and I'm also free blocks 1 and 5. And Mr. Gibson is also available many times throughout the day. All right, please email us if you need to contact us. I literally get one voice message a year, so I'm not in the habit of checking my voicemail every day as a result of that. So please email either one of us if you have any concerns. All right, we're looking forward to a great year, and I'm really happy to have your child in my class.